So, what's in the box? It says Marvel Legends. It reads SDCC. Gotta be something from the Pulsecon. Alright, I'll bite. What's in the box? Seriously? This is what was in the box? Introducing the Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulsecon exclusive M.O.D.O.K. Domination Tour case. Yeah, we got to talk about this.
MBB on the track.
What up, party people in the place? I am the Ruckus, and these are my toys. And yes, that even includes this. On deck, we have the On deck, we have the Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulsecon exclusive M.O.D.O.K. Domination Tour box set, or as I like to call it, the case. Let's do this. Okay, check this out. We've got a box set that is in the design of a case, and as you can see, it's pretty large. I can't even get it all in frame. I'll do my best to show it all off, but as you can see, what Hasbro has done is they simulated a travel case, a flight case. I know these things because I'm a DJ, and you can see it's got logo of M.O.D.O.K. in there somewhere, smudged with rubbed out paint and dirt, road wear. It's got tape on there. You've got down below the band, it reads M.O.D.O.K. You got the Marvel logo on top, and in case you guys didn't know, M.O.D.O.K. stands for Mental Organism Designed Only for Killing. That's what it means. And yeah, okay, so let's take a look at the side as I have to reach over. And as you can see, it's shaped just like a case. It's got the basically the locks to keep the case locked down. Turning to the back, you've got some more artwork. You've got M.O.D.O.K. There's a poster of M.O.D.O.K. blazing the Elvis look right there. Behind that poster, you can tell it reads World Domination Tour, and there's the M.O.D.O.K. Emblem, if you will. More tape, and the banner's just got nothing worth mentioning. Turning to the other side here, this thing is bulky. It's just once again, you can see it's designed to look like it's a flight case. You see the hinges there. More tape. Looking at let's get this way so we can play the top game. Looking at the top, you can see it's got another it's got a M.O.D.O.K. sticker and some tape. And on the bottom, you just got handles and more tape. So can't front, the packaging is definitely well thought out and very, very creative. But let's see what's inside, shall we? So I've got the flight case open, and yeah, I've got it, I don't have it fully open because I won't be able to fit it all in frame. So we're going to have to do this a piece at a time. You can see you've got M.O.D.O.K. Locked into place, or he was locked in. When I opened the case up, my clamshell was already separated, so M.O.D.O.K. was waiting and ready to fall out. You've got a figure next to M.O.D.O.K., known as the Captain. This set was based off of a storyline from a comic from years ago called Next Wave. It had some characters that were part of that run were Monica Rambeau, aka Photon. I think in that series she was known as Spectrum. You had Elsa Bloodstone. I believe Machine Man was part of that crew, and that's about all I can remember. It was a book I did not read, but I do know that M.O.D.O.K. And the Captain were part of that storyline, and I have to assume it was some type of otherworldly thing, something interdimensional, something like that, where M.O.D.O.K. was playing the Elvis role. But that's neither here nor there. We've got this set right now, so first thing I'm going to do is, since M.O.D.O.K. is ready to come out, I'm going to take him out before he falls out and get him out of the way just like that. May as well set him right there in the front. And yeah, real impressive. That's crazy. I'm going to move him to the side for a hot minute just so we can look at the case. And first thing we'll do is look at this side. As you can see, it's definitely been designed to look like the interior of a flight case. You've got a set of drumsticks that are they're actually they're embossed. It's not flush. You've got, of course, M.O.D.O.K. and illustrations of M.O.D.O.K. Doing his thing with a guitar. There's the Next Wave right there, and you have Elsa Bloodstone and Monica Rambeau, and Boomer. That's who was also on the team too. Boomer from the X-Men, or more accurately, X-Force. You've got a 7-inch record right there, and you've got he's got a set list with names of his songs, and he's got what are some of the names of the songs? Hydra Ground rather. My Name is M.O.D.O.K. It's crazy. He's got Enter Tarleton. Tarleton, by the way, is M.O.D.O.K.'s last name. His real name is George Tarleton, and yeah. So that is funny. This is a funny set right here. Going to the other side, we have, you see, the Captain right there. Let me lift this up so you can look in there. Behind that transparent clamshell, it's this can come out, by the way. You've got a hamburger there, a VIP guest badge, a pair of shades. You've got George Tarleton. He's got a badge there. Let me see if I can. Wow, this is, you have to excuse me, guys. This is pretty cumbersome because it's so big. Let me see if I can bend it so you can see. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a George Tarleton AIM technician. This was back when he was basically a nobody before they transformed him into M.O.D.O.K. So yeah, that's basically it. So I'm going to get this big beast off of the table, and we'll take a closer look at M.O.D.O.K. before we take a look at M.O.D.O.K., as I was putting the case down on the floor, I had noticed something. I had noticed that once I took out the clamshell with the captain in it, I noticed that this actually lifts up. So I did, and lo and behold, we've got accessories. A pair of extra M.O.D.O.K. hands, a stream of burgers being carried along a mental blast, a stand, there's a head sculpt for the captain, and a set of shades. So that's interesting. Guess I'll pull those out and we'll check out the accessories. But right now, we're going to peep M.O.D.O.K. for a hot minute. Okay, so I've got M.O.D.O.K. on the rotating platter, and first thing that stands out is that hair. Definitely Elvis. It's just crazy. Wow, excuse me guys, I'm tripping off of this set for real. This is just so funny. You know that when you acquire a set like this, it's really, it's just for the collector in you. That's all it can be for. What are you going to do with it? I guess I could set up some scenes. I do have Monica Rambeau and Elsa Bloodstone in the costumes that they wore in the next wave. So I guess I could do a little something. But yeah, this is a straight trip. Anyway, it's basically the same M.O.D.O.K. that we got a few months ago. The only thing different outside of paint apps is the hair, and we do have some different paint apps. If you would take note, his mental band that he emits his mental powers from is down around his chin, where the M.O.D.O.K. that we all know has a band around his head, and it's got different paint apps. It's got a like wavy kind of thing, kind of like trying to show brain waves or something. This is just straight red. As far as his control panel over here, that's painted differently than what's on the M.O.D.O.K. that we all know, the original one, the deluxe set M.O.D.O.K. I guess we'll compare the differences in the color apps later on in the video. Basically everything else is the same, more or less. Oh, almost missed it. His control handle is a friggin' microphone. This is just crazy. I'm straight tripping. I apologize. I'm losing all professionalism with this particular with this action figure, and I use the term action loosely. I have engaged the rotating platter so you can see M.O.D.O.K. for yourselves. But yeah, this is M.O.D.O.K., the Dominator. So now we've got the captain on the platter, and I believe it's Captain, some kind of cuss word, because I believe it used to just show Captain expletive, and that was it. So I guess you have to fill in those holes. I ran into an issue. What I normally do before I present a figure, the articulation portion of the video, I go through the articulation beforehand in order to A, know what is articulated, and B, work out any tight or stuck joints. And what I ran into with this is the head did not want to bob and weave. It didn't want to go back or forward. It felt like it was going to snap. So I dunked the captain in some water, some hot water, and loosened it up. And yeah, so the neck will work. I had to do the same thing with the ankles. Both ankles did not want to point or go up. but it's all good now. So anyway, this is the captain, and yeah, he's dressed like some kind of bum, I guess. He's got the overcoat, he's got a star emblem on his shirt, he's wearing camouflage trousers. Looks like he's got some big overlapping socks and some sneakers, running shoes, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, that's the captain. Let's get him off, and since this is the first time we've ever had the captain, and quite possibly, no doubt the last time, let's take a peek at him. So here we have the captain, and I still see some spots of water. I thought I had it dried off, but hey, that's all right. You know that he took a bath, so we're all good. But yeah, here we go. We have the captain here, and looking at him, only thing I could do is just make sure that the paint apps are okay, because as I said, I've never read any stories with him in it, so I have to assume that Hasbro got his look right. His hair is black, no wash in it at all. His shirt is white with a black star. You can see he's got butterfly joints, and you can see that they're not painted white at all. So then you go down, he's got paint deco on his belt. That's pretty cool. Silver buckle. The belt is brown, the same color as his jacket, as his coat. Going down, you've got the camouflage trousers. He has pockets. I'm up there in the light. Jeez. He's got pockets on the side. Forgive me, guys. He's got pockets on the side there, and that works on both sides. And then there's those. They're not socks. They're actually they're high top sneakers is what he's wearing. And he's got white socks. He's wearing white socks. You could see them peeking out from the top of his kicks. And Hasbro actually painted the laces. Wow, gotta love that. But then again, this is a deluxe set. It is a con exclusive, so they get the treatment. The back, nothing going on. So there it is. There's the captain, and as I recall, he does come with another head sculpt. So I'm going to go dig that out of the drawer on the case. So we've got the captain's other head sculpt on, and the difference is that the other one, he's got a smirky smile, and this one, he doesn't look too happy. So other than that, it's basically the same cat. So no real differences, and the only change is the expression. Looking at the captain's articulation, his head, that same head that I had issues with, or it was the other head, but it was the neck joint that was the problem, is you can rotate it. You can, oh boy, am I going through that problem again? No, there it is. Went down. He can look down that far, which is pretty decent. He can look up that far, also nice. He can get his arms to do 90. He's got butterfly joint in there. He could do a 360 at the shoulder. He's got bicep swivel. He's got, I guess that's single jointed elbows that also swivel. He's got wrist hinge, swivel, and hinges in and out horizontal. He's got an ab crunch where he can go forward that much, back that much. He's got waist rotation. He can do the splits that wide. That's pretty good. He can get his leg up that far. that far back. He's got a thigh cut, double jointed knees. He's got a cut at the top. He's got a cut at the top of his high top sneaker. Or actually, the cut is at the sock, or not the sock, the bottom of the pant leg. He's got he can point his toe that far, move it up that far. He does have ankle pivot and holes on the bottom of his feet. Getting back to M.O.D.O.K. or Elvis, or whatever you want to call him, taking a look at his articulation. It's the same as the original deluxe. First of all, may as well get with the microphone. The handle is articulated. His arms, they can rotate at the shoulder. He does have articulation at the elbow, single joint. He can swivel his hands at the wrist, and he does have a hinge on his wrists. His legs also swivel, and they are double jointed at the knees, and he can point his toe that much and up that much, and even though he doesn't really need it, he has ankle pivot, and because he doesn't need it, there are no holes at the bottom of his feet. Taking a peek at the accessories, other than the captain's extra head, which we've already seen, you've got these. You have a pair of shades for the Dominator himself. They don't have full handles because they don't really need to have full handles. They just slide on his eyes, and I guess the bridge of M.O.D.O.K.'s nose keeps them up. And as I showed before, you've got this string of burgers as they're being carried. I guess it's supposed to be the effect on mental being wavelength. And you have a peg hole down there, and that's for the stand that comes with it. And I guess we'll set it up and see what's what and how this looks. So Elvis M.O.D.O.K. has 2 slots on either side of his head, and that's where the shades fit in. You just line them up with the slots, and there you have it. Domination. So as I had stated before, the wavelength of burgers, the stand fits in the peg hole in the center burger, and that's how it goes. Now let's see, let's try to get a setup on M.O.D.O.K. using his power to move these burgers. So this is interesting. They gave us a stand, but the stand isn't tall enough to reach the mental band emitter, even though they placed it at M.O.D.O.K.'s chin as opposed to his forehead. So I guess we have to try to do some alterations. So let's see what we can do here. Pop that off. See, you're gonna have to have it, do a halvesied, and it's gonna be hanging mostly off the stand. Yeah, this is not good. That wasn't a good design this time, Hasbro. I don't know what you were thinking. There you go. So let me move his hand out the way so you can see it. So there you have it. Elvis M.O.D.O.K. blasting burgers to his adoring public. As I had shown earlier, Dominator also comes with an extra set of hands. He's got his right hand as a closed fist, and the left is a open or clutching with a trigger finger hand, and that's for him so he can grasp his microphone control handle, whatever you want to call it. So to sum it all up, the Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulsecon exclusive M.O.D.O.K. Domination Tour Deluxe box set, I call it the case set, is a very amusing collector's item for anyone who's got this. I mean, it's totally 100% unnecessary, especially if you have the first M.O.D.O.K. Deluxe set. This is just like a parody. It's just it's something to goof around with. It's hilarious. I mean, the burgers being carried on a mental wave, that's just crazy. We do get another figure, we do get another character, we get the captain, and it's just I just basically lost it for this particular set. It's hilarious. You get some accessories with it. The packaging is just great. There's a lot of creativity that went to the packaging, so you got to give Hasbro marks for that. Pretty doggone good. But that's about all I'm going to say on this one. So this review is at an end. This is the last day on the tour. M.O.D.O.K. is about to pack it in and take it on the road, and the same thing goes for me. So thank you guys for rocking with me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and smash that bell so you can be notified when I upload another video. Until the next time, my peeps, remember, the hunt continues, and I'm out. Peace.